Hey guys, Colin with Anytime Fitness on Stadium Drive. I'm coming at you today because I want to begin a new video series just giving you some Cliff Note versions of a lot of the popular diets that are out there. So I get a lot of questions sometimes, hey, what's the best diet to do? What's the best diet to do? And that's a very loaded question because it depends on a ton of different things. And so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start breaking down specific tidbits in some of the popular diets that are out there. Take what I have to offer, do some research yourself, and see if you think it's a good fit for you. So today specifically, I'm talking about the Paleo diet. So the Paleo diet is based on two specific ideas. One being that we were adapted and evolved to eat a specific types of food, and the other part to that being that those specific types of foods are key in helping human beings stay healthy, active, and fit. And so the basic of the Paleo diet is essentially you're eating meats, eggs, different types of animal products, vegetables, nuts, seeds, fruits, essentially kind of the basic staples of kind of the beginning of human evolution dieting. Now, what I'll talk about eventually too with paleo, which I guess I'll just mention it right now, there's actually not a lot of I can never say this word, anthropological data that suggests that, so there's not data that shows that we did not eat grains or dairy early in human evolution. So that's kind of like a little misnomer when it comes to the paleo diet and some of the things that they tout as like, oh, don't eat this because we didn't evolve eating this. Not necessarily completely true. There are certain types of groups of people in different areas of the world that evolved kind of eating more of that and eating less of certain things. So that's just something to pay attention to. But what paleo people do believe, though, is that a grain-based diet is the cause to a lot of chronic diseases that people have, and that eating a paleo diet with the foods that I mentioned before, that they are always higher in fiber, higher in protein, higher in omega-3s, higher in a lot of vitamins and minerals that human beings need on a day-to-day basis. So part of the controversy with paleo is the types of meats that people eat, and so you have to be a little careful with the meats that you choose with paleo, because a lot of times there's still like sugar or processed artificial sweeteners. You'd be surprised what can be in meat, but like preservatives that are in there too that actually we didn't evolve eating preservatives, so that's just something to kind of keep in mind with that. Another claim that paleo diets make is that there's certain anti-nutrients in grains like lectins and pyruvic acid that are actually detrimental to the body. And without going into too much science, essentially high amounts of lectins and high amounts of pyruvic acid can actually be detrimental to the body, but you have to have a large amount. So that's not necessarily like a true thing too. But all in all, with the paleo diet, right or wrong, their justifications on why to do what they do and why to not eat certain types of food that they say not to eat. The justification of the paleo diet may not necessarily be in line with what research says, but the fact of the matter is, if you choose to progress yourself towards a more paleo-like diet, cutting down on refined grains, lowering your sugar intake, cutting out soda and juices, and replacing that with water or a green smoothie, and making those choices, so taking something that isn't a good choice and changing it with a paleo-esque choice is just in general going to be more beneficial to you. So even though the claims of why paleo people want to cut carbs and stay away from sugar and don't eat any beans or legumes aren't necessarily 100% accurate, if you do choose to kind of eat a diet that's higher in non-processed meats, that has a lot of vegetables, nuts, fruits, and seeds, it is going to be healthier for you. So, all in all, my summary, quick recap for paleo is if you're looking for something to try and you think that it's manageable for you to eat the types of foods that are in a paleo diet, I think it would be a great fit for you. Or in general, looking at your diet right now, I think the best approach for anyone if they want to do a paleo diet is to look at your lifestyle right now, what you're eating, when you're eating it, and start to make conscious choices of replacing something that you know isn't paleo friendly with something that is paleo friendly. And then over a period of time, progress yourself in a way where over time, maybe over the course of a couple of months, where most of your meals weren't paleo friendly, now most of your meals are paleo friendly, and you've just progressed that over time. In general, the research would say that it's not necessarily a diet that helps you lose weight. It's the slow progressive change into choosing healthier habits that helps you lose weight over time. I hope that's helpful. If you know someone that could benefit from hearing what I have to say, I would appreciate that you share this with them. If this is helpful in any way too, give us a like and stay tuned for more dietary information.